Are you ready to draw? Fix it, Felix. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's get started. All right, to get started with our Fix It, Felix, we're going to start right in the middle of our paper, and we're just going to draw an oval. Then right over here, about halfway from the nose, I'm going to come out, and that's going to be the bottom of my eye. And I'm going to draw an oval over here. And about the same distance on this side, and about the same height, I'm going to draw another oval. Inside that oval, I'm going to draw a circle. Same thing on the other eye. A little circle towards the bottom. I'm going to put a little circle up on the top and a little circle up on the top. Now right below his nose, starting right in the middle, I'm going to draw a curved smile that just comes up on one side. I'm just going to draw a straight little line coming across it. Next, what I want to do is come out past his eye, and I'm going to draw a straight line coming down. Same thing on the other side, about the same height from here, coming down. Pick this one up. So they stop right about even with the top of the mouth. From there, I'm going to curve that line, making sure it comes underneath the smile. Same thing from this side. I'm going to curve this line. And I'm going to bring it in to meet up with our other line. There we go. From over here, I want to make this just a little taller. I want to make sure it's above the eye. Let's do the same thing on this side. I think it just needs to go a little higher. So now as you can see, both my lines are up above the eyes. Now from here, I'm going to draw a nice diagonal coming in, nice and big, but it's not going very high. You don't want to go straight up. It kind of comes sideways. Then I'm going to draw a little curve coming down with another diagonal that goes sideways. Another diagonal down. This time I'm just doing a little line straight up. And then I'm just going to curve over to the side. Once again, we're going to extend this line up just a little bit higher. Same thing on this side, a little bit higher, not much. And from there, we're going to draw a curved line coming up and over. Starting right here, I just want to draw a little diagonal coming in. Same thing on this side. A little diagonal coming in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to curve this diagonal over here, curve it up, and we're going to bring it arch line coming right above the hair and back down. And when it comes over here, it's going to curve to me in with this line. There we go. Now from right up here, I'm just going to draw a nice big mountain coming up and over to the other side. Just smoothing my lines out, making it a little straighter, a little cleaner. Up on top, I just want to draw a little half circle. And then right in here, we're going to draw a square. So I'm going to come down on this side, and over on this side, I'm going to just bring the line down. I'm going to curve this right here. Same thing on the top, I give it a little curve. All right, now Fix It Felix is an F, so we're going to start with a nice long line, almost going top to bottom, but not quite. Small line coming over, a line coming up, straight sideways just a little, straight up just a little, back in and up, so it should look like that. Now what I want to do is from this top, I want to draw a line coming all the way across, almost touching. Then it comes down, and the top of this F is really long. I'm going to bring it back. All right, see that? That's our first F. And then right here underneath it, we're going to draw our other F, which the top is the same to right there. Come down and bring it in. And then we just need to make this really small right here so we fit it. There we go. Fix It Felix. All right, over here, right where this is, we're going to go ahead and add our ears. So we're going to curve up and down with a nice curve right there. Same thing, curving over and out, down and in right there. Right here, we're just going to draw a line coming up. Same thing over here from the middle, just curve it up like so. And he's starting to come along. Oh, you know one thing we forgot? I want to add some little eyebrows. So up here, we're just going to put a nice little eyebrow. Same thing on the other side, just a little curved line for a small eyebrow. All right, coming down here to the body, right in the middle, we're just going to draw a little V. And that's going to be for his shirt. Then we're going to draw a line coming straight down. And next, we're just going to put a little line across. Now over here, coming sideways, I just want to draw this coming out a little bit. And then a diagonal coming out just a little bit. From there, I'm going to draw a diagonal starting above it. My diagonal comes down because that's going to be his glove, because he wears these cool gloves. I'm going to diagonal in and diagonal in just a little bit. Right here, his thumb is going to come up and over with a nice little curve. right here on this side, we're just going to draw a handle coming down. So I have a nice long straight line right there. From this finger, right below it, we're just going to do a curved line and a curved line. And then we're going to draw the other side of the handle. I'm going to add a curved line on the bottom. Now right here, I'm going to add 3 curves. Remember, this is our thumb right there. And I'll add a little line backwards, little diagonal backwards. And here's our hammer. So I'm going to add, like this line went through, just a tiny bit, it goes up, just like that. Now on this side, the back of my hammer is going to curve back and down. Then it's going to curve back up for the back side of our hammer. And when it comes back up and over, it comes back, and it's going to stop just a little bit past. I'm going to continue this line just a little bit past as well. Now I have a line coming straight up and over. I'm going to curve it around, making it kind of like a tall oval. There's his hammer. Now let's finish up this arm. So in this glove right here, we have his arm. It comes back down, and this diagonal, we want to come down almost the same amount as that one. And then it's going to cut back in just a little ways. I'm going to go a little further. Just a little bit. And right here, he has a short sleeve shirt, so we're going to draw his sleeve right there. From here, I'm going to draw a line that just comes out and down about the same distance to here. From here, we're just going to draw a line coming in that meets up with that line. I'm going to draw a straight line down here, straight line down on the other side. I'm going to close it off like a square. This is going to be his belt. So we'll come straight down right here. And I'm not going to attach it quite at the bottom. I made this side a little thinner. Then I want to make the same size on the other side. So I'm going to have his belt come out, his belt come out, and I'm going to attach it. Now over here, I want this same curved line for his shirt that's coming down. Now this arm came over and up. This arm, we're going to do down. So I'm going to curve a diagonal down. And I'm going to bring it back in just a little bit. So from here, I bring it down. And I'm going to draw that sleeve to his shirt. And I'm just going to draw a little line down. Because remember, he has a glove on. So now coming across, I'm going to go past on each side. Then I'm going to do 2 diagonals coming in. And I'm going to do a curved line that comes in to touch the body. And I'm going to do a curved line around that comes in to touch here with 2 little lines for his fingers. Oh, we're getting so close. From here, starting out by the belt, we're just going to draw a line coming in at a slight diagonal. Same thing on this side, coming in at a slight diagonal. We're going to connect those across. And I'm going to draw another line just above them, just above that line so it's doubled up. And not quite touching up here, leaving a little space. We're going to draw a line coming straight down. Oh my gosh, we only have a few things left. From here, let's just continue this line down so that we can make his shoes. We're going to take a line this way. It goes, look, a little bit past that. Same thing going the other way. A little past. From the top, we're just going to curve down and curve down. With a little shoelace curved lines on that side. And little shoelace curved lines on that side. And on the bottom, I just want to do a follow along line to give his shoes a little bottom sole. All right, right inside this belt buckle, we just want to draw another square. Like so. There's our little square. His shirt is going to need a couple buttons. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 buttons right there. It does have a collar on it, so we're going to add a V right there and a V right there for the collars of his shirt. And he needs a pocket, so we're going to draw a U right here. And we're going to draw 1, 2 lines at the top. And look at that, I think Fix It Felix is done. So what do we do now? Well, we start coloring. Are you done? I'm done. Let's see those final drawings. There he is. Such a cute Fix It Felix. I hope you had as much fun as I did drawing this adorable Fix It Felix. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit the like button, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys again soon for another How to Draw. Bye.